Hello all. Just thought we'd do this quick thing to catch up with our resident test rider. You've all heard, I'm sure many of you, that Dylan Woodcock was racing the AMA Supercross and had a nasty injury. So we've managed to get hold of him. He's willing to talk to us. Let's get him on.
Hello.
Dilbot.
Speak. I could lift the mic up a little bit.
Okay. What about that? Can you hear me better now?
It's not working again.
Oh, bugger. What about now? No? Right. Let me try the internet.
Oh, it's it.
Are we back? Are we back in the game?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's probably because the crap internet. Well, look, listen, glad to see you're smiling.
Trying to.
Can you hear me?
I can
trying
hear you.
to.
It's better. I can hear you now.
Yeah. Well, that's the least of your worries, is a bit of a internet playing up. But you look like you're in good spirits. So obviously, you know, you've had a load of people I know wanting to get hold of you. But it looks like you posted up that little video. Was it yesterday? So you're now up on your feet. So you know how are you feeling?
I'm not feeling a great lot on my feet, but on my legs, it's just like it's numb. Kind of feels like I'm walking on the moon, and then my like arse, it's pretty numb. But yeah, it's what it is. I mean, I was trying to go as fast as I could to. I just felt so good at that one point. I never felt so good on the bike, you know. So I was ultra confident, and I just wheelied into the whoops, and maybe it just was a little too fast or a little too eager, or who knows. And then got out of shape, so I just kept it lit, and then landed on my ass, and then it was a really bad feeling when I was on the floor. Obviously, I couldn't feel my legs there for a minute, and then it's not. And then it was like the hospital, get here, and I was laying there for a long time, and then didn't really sleep for about 2 nights after that. But I had a good night's sleep last night, and it is what it is. Like, I can't look back on it, but it could be worse. I could not feel my legs 2 days ago, and now I can feel them. So the feeling's coming back. So hopefully the nerves are doing their thing, and then it's not all bad. It's not all so bad.
No, you were flying, and I think you turned a lot of heads. You know, just in the 2-3 events, 2.5 events that you managed to do. I mean, you weren't the only one to get caught out with. We all know that Supercross whoops are gnarly, and they are far worse than what they look like on any TV screen to get down there. But they did a close up. Daniel Blair did a little preview thing on it. You was probably unaware of this, and they showed you. You know, like all the little edges and hooks on it, not ruts, but just where the ground was real clay-like. Yeah. And that's clearly what when they see the slow motion, nothing, not your fault. You were just going fine. And then the tire just hooked on one of them, and that was it after that, wasn't it?
I was there for the ride after that, but it was a strange day. Like, I don't know, it was just, everything was just, don't know, it's weird. No, like when you go racing, something happens, you do this. Like, I just didn't step a foot wrong all day. Qualified 12th, beat some fast guys, and I didn't even feel good. Like, I was like not even feeling too hot on the bike, but I was just whipping, like feeling myself, just doing my thing, and then shit happens, I guess. But I'm already trying to figure out how I'm gonna get some money to do it all again next year, and I'm sure going to be hungrier than ever, because now, to be honest with you, didn't really do a lot of physical training, didn't really take it so seriously, but the most important thing that I'd done out of everything was smile, and I had as most fun as possible, like me and Mickey and my mate Frenchie and Nick Schmidt. Like, I didn't stop smiling or joking the whole time, even when I got 10th twice in a row from the heat race. I was a bit leery, but I'm that close to making a dream come true, you know. So it's gonna be a bit sore about it, but it's a tough one.
But so basically what you're saying is you've been lying there. You've had dark days in the last 3 or 4 days. I know that. We don't have to delve into that. But now, like, you're just knowing, you're kind of lying there, and you thought about what you can do and what you're capable of, and the aim is very much start planning, I guess, to go back over there and do a full season of it, a full series.
Yeah, I mean, we've got hopefully the German Supercross, and that starts. I don't want to age out of that. I want to win some. No. I want to win some stuff. You know, not realistically, I'm never going to win the AMA Supercross because I haven't got the tools to do it. And but it's making the main events and being a top 10 guy is 100% possible, you know. So that's the aim for next year: top 15, top 10, and that was the aim that night, you know, because we'd made the main events, made the good. I was just setting goals as I was going. I never set a goal at the start, you know. So I was just setting goals as I was going, and then yeah, that's the next goal on the list. It's the top 15, top 10, and then yeah. But we're already starting to plan it, you know. But the worst thing about it always is like when I was riding for, let's say, Revo and Team Green and all, I used to train and trainers and all this crap, and now I've just done a bit of running, more yoga, just done loads of yoga and stretched and rode lots, not very much training. And then when I got to the race, I was fresh because I'd rode 8 times, but in them 8 times I'd done long days at the track, and yeah, that's I just feel don't feel gutted or upset about what's happened, because I made the goal that I was going to set for this year, which is to make main events. I made 2. Turned a lot of heads, like you said. So if I ride for a team, or if I don't ride for a team, or do it on my own, it's sure going to be a lot of people that was there from years ago, and a lot of new people are going to want to know who I am. So it's a good feeling. Had a lot of messages from everyone, so a lot of love for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, you know, obviously you were out there. You gave a lot of people in the UK genuinely an interest in it and somebody to shout for, somebody to cheer for. So,
yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of people that can say there's been a few, you know, Stephen Clark and Grady and Chatfield, so have come out here and done 2 seconds. Yeah, not me, one guy. There's been a few people come out here, like I said, and done it and made the main event, and they know how hard it is to make the main event. It don't matter where you do it or what year it is. It's a struggle, you know. Like out here on my own trying to figure it out, and all them other guys that have been here have done the same. Have been out there on their own trying to figure it out, you know. So there's only a select few that have done it, and proud to say that I'm one of them guys that's made the main event from the UK. And there's a lot of people that was like. A lot of people, them guys that are like, oh yeah, he's a dick or this, but they slowly started to turn fans as soon as I started to make the main event, you know. So it's nice to see that new faces and old faces that are still there, you know. So it's good. I appreciate all the love, and yeah, it's been mega.
Yeah. The reason I want to do this video is just so you can get across what you need across, and then obviously get some rest, and hopefully, because I know you want to try and message everybody back, but it's nigh on impossible the amount of messages you have.
Yeah, I've got a lot of followers and a lot of people. So for everyone that's watching, I'd just like to say thanks for the messages, and kept me going. And there's a lot of people, they know who they are, that have FaceTimed me and sat there for a few hours, like on FaceTime, and when I've been feeling shit, you know. So yeah, my nan and my dad and a few other people have been FaceTiming me, and much love to them people. It's just it's hard. I don't really know where it's going to go, how I'm going to get home and all that type of shit. But the Road to Recovery, Mark from Road to Recovery, he's a diamond. He rang me straight away, and he come and just literally just said, look, over the phone, whatever you need, you just tell me, and I'll help you out as much as I can. And they're going to try to set up a little fund so I can hopefully figure it out how I'm going to get home, and get some good rehab and all of that type of stuff. And yeah, and Jamie Dobbs obviously a part of that, and Jamie obviously know Jamie for a long time through racing, but he's in the same industry as my dad, and the industry that I'm going to end up in with the stunts, doing a lot of bike stunts. So kind of all like spiral into good news, you know. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad.
Well, you've got something to focus on now, haven't you? And it seems like you've definitely got your head round your target to get yourself put back to being fully fit, with an aim to be back in Europe racing in Germany. So you've
got a long summer ahead of me, so I'm just gonna have fun, do what I've done this summer, and just have fun, be a normal kid, and try work. If I can get some jobs, I'll just get some of my stunt skills done, depending on how my back is. But just I'm not going to change a thing, you know. Just be who I am, and just keep partying, having a good time, and come back and race and just live life to the fullest.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you will also be back in time. We got to get you test a load of bikes at the end of the year, because quite frankly, I'm too old to be doing that on a regular basis. And I think it's time to admit it. You know, you've got more style than me. There you go. I've probably admitted it now. You've qualified for an AMA now. I mean, I've got no comeback now. I'm done.
No, to be honest
I'm
with
done.
you, like, I don't know why, but this trip, like, I haven't been like doing many whips, or like, I don't know. I've just been not like focused on racing because I've been trying to have as much fun as possible. But the tracks have been so I don't know how to explain that. It's almost like riding in Germany. The tracks, they're a lot grip, like they're really grippy, and like it's a weird. That's why people keep crashing. I think it's because the dirt's so unpredictable, where it's soft. So when you land in those ruts, it just pings you off like different ways, you know. So, I think I proved that I obviously I'm not scared of being in that class, and I don't care who it is. So I was going to the front, you know. So I'm proved that I'm not scared and not to mess around with, and showed who I was and stuff like that. So the guys that didn't know who I was, they definitely know who I am now. So
and you obviously are finally really starting to get your head around. I know you crashed in the whoops, but as we said, I don't think this one was your fault. It could have happened to anybody, and it did happen to anybody. Yeah. But the improvement through the whoops this time to when you went back before, it looks like you're really. Hopefully, this hasn't dented your confidence too much when you get back to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a select few from like the UK that have hit a proper set of whoops, and I feel like if you was to get a proper set of whoops and get some of them guys from the British Championships hit the whoops, I think you'd be a good laugh.
Like I said, until you've seen them with your own eyes and get down there on the floor, then you realise how mental they actually are.
Yeah,
so credit to you.
The Maxis should throw a set of Supercross whoops in, maybe. I mean, it'd be funny.
It's not called the Maxis anymore. It's called the Revo now, isn't it? We're all still going to call it. Yeah, it's going to be force habit though. Everybody's going to keep calling it Maxis for a year or more.
Yeah, the Revo. Well, I mean, the Revo guys obviously going to do a good job with it all. I know them guys, so
yeah, fair play. Well, look, I'll let you rest up. I don't want to hold you anymore, but obviously, just wanted to hear from you and get it out there to say that you've been getting all these messages and to let everybody know that you're okay. And you're on your road back already. So keep up the positive vibes.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be running around soon.
Yeah, well, I'll keep giving you abuse either way, mate. You don't, just because you're injured, don't mean you're not going to get any stick off me. All right, look, rest up. Hope the exit plan to get out of there, up and walking on your own steam happens soon, and you get back first and foremost to Mickey's at California, and then eventually back to the UK with no stress. We're all sending our love out to you. You stuck it to them. We look forward to seeing you back out there in 2022. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's the plan.
All right, mate. Well, look, rest up. Do what you got to do, and we'll be seeing you soon.
Cheers. Thank you.
All the best, Dilbert. See you, mate. So there you go. That's a word from Dylan. As we said, we all wish him a speedy recovery out there doing it for the Brits, and we also wish Max Anstey the best of luck when he comes back to it. And that's it. We'll be coming at you next Monday with another Dirty Talk show. But in the meantime, stay safe out there, everybody. Try not to spread this horrible virus, and if anything, spread hope and love. Right, I'm done. We'll see you soon.